Most people believe that cleaning is a chore, a tax we pay for existing in a physical space. We view the vacuum, the sponge, and the spray bottle as tools of manual labor. But for a specific group of people, a tidy home isn't about the absence of dirt, it's about the presence of peace. To them, cleaning isn't something you do to your house, it's something you do for your mind. There is a profound psychological bridge between the state of our living rooms and the state of our internal world. When you walk into a room where every object has a home, every surface is clear, and the air feels light, you aren't just looking at a clean house, you are looking at a manifestation of emotional regulation. The mindset of the tidy is often misunderstood as obsessive-compulsive or rigid, but at its core, it is an exercise in agency. We live in a world defined by chaos. We cannot control the economy, the weather, the traffic, or the temperaments of the people we encounter. Most of our day is spent reacting to external stimuli that we didn't ask for. However, within the four walls of a home, the narrative changes. By maintaining a tidy environment, an individual reclaims their sense of control. It is the most immediate way to impose order onto a chaotic universe. When you straighten a bookshelf or clear a kitchen counter, you are making a definitive statement. In this space, I decide what remains and what goes. In this space, I am the architect of my own calm. This relationship begins with the concept of visual noise. Our brains are constantly scanning our environment, processing every object in our field of vision. When a room is cluttered, the brain is bombarded with to-do signals. That stack of mail is a reminder of unpaid bills. That pile of laundry is a reminder of a chore deferred. Those scattered shoes are a reminder of a rushed morning. This creates a low-grade, persistent state of fight or flight. The tidy mindset understands instinctively that physical clutter is a form of cognitive debt. By clearing the visual field, they are literally lowering their cortisol levels. A clear surface allows the brain to stop scanning for problems and start focusing on the present moment. For the lover of a tidy home, cleanliness is the foundation of deep work and genuine relaxation. It's hard to dream big when you're tripping over the small stuff. Furthermore, the act of tidying is a form of moving meditation. While others see it as a waste of time, the tidy individual finds a rhythmic, tactile satisfaction in the process. There is a sensory grounding that happens when you feel the warmth of dishwater or the glide of a microfiber cloth. It pulls the mind out of the abstract anxieties of the future and drops it squarely into the physical reality of the now. It is one of the few tasks in modern life that offers an immediate, visible result. In a digital world where our work often exists as invisible files on a screen, the act of making a bed provides a hit of dopamine that is tangible. You can see the transformation. You can smell the freshness. It is a small victory that sets the tone for a day of larger triumphs. But the mindset goes deeper than just the act of cleaning. It's rooted in a philosophy of respect, both for one's belongings and for oneself. Those who love a tidy home view their possessions as tools for living, not just stuff to be managed. There is a gratitude inherent in the way they put things away. To care for an object is to acknowledge its value. When you leave your tools scattered and dirty, you are signaling a lack of care for the resources you've worked to acquire. Conversely, returning a pen to its drawer or hanging up a coat is a small ritual of stewardship. This mindset fosters a healthy relationship with consumerism. When you value the space more than the objects filling it, you become more intentional about what you bring across the threshold. Tidy people don't just clean more, they curate more. They understand that every item you own eventually owns a piece of your attention. There is also a social and communal element to this mindset. A tidy home is a home that is always ready for a guest. It removes the barrier of shame that often prevents people from opening their doors. For the lover of order, the home isn't a fortress to hide in, it's a sanctuary to share. By keeping the environment maintained, they are always prepared for connection. They don't have to scramble or apologize when a neighbor knocks.
This readiness creates a sense of confidence and hospitality that flows into all areas of life. It reflects a person who is together, not because they're perfect, but because they have prioritized the environment that nurtures their relationships. Psychologically, the tidy home acts as an external hard drive for the soul. When our internal lives are messy, when we're grieving, stressed, or overwhelmed, the external act of tidying can be the first step towards healing. You've likely heard the phrase, clean house, clean mind. It works both ways. Sometimes we cannot fix the big problems in our lives immediately, but we can scrub the floor. That small act of maintenance provides the momentum needed to tackle larger emotional hurdles. It proves to ourselves that we are capable of bringing order to the darkness. It is an act of self-parenting and self-respect. You are telling yourself, I deserve to live in a place that feels good. I am worthy of a beautiful environment. However, the true secret of the tidy mindset is the shift from maintenance to prevention. People who love a tidy home don't actually spend all day cleaning. Instead, they have adopted a series of micro-habits that keep chaos at bay. They follow the 1-minute rule. If a task takes less than 60 seconds, they do it immediately. They don't put things down, they put them away. This proactive approach means they never reach the point of burnout where the mess becomes an insurmountable mountain. To them, tidiness isn't a grand event that happens on a Saturday morning. It is a gentle, continuous flow of energy throughout the day. It is the art of leaving a room better than you found it. In the end, loving a tidy home isn't about being a perfectionist or being obsessed with aesthetics. It's about recognizing that our environment is the silent narrator of our lives. It influences how we think, how we feel, and how we interact with the world. A tidy home is a canvas. It is the quiet background music that allows the melody of our lives to be heard clearly. When the clutter is gone, the space that remains isn't empty, it's full of potential. It's full of room to breathe, room to create, and room to simply be. The mindset of those who love a tidy home is ultimately a mindset of freedom. They have realized that by mastering their space, they have taken the first, most important step in mastering themselves.